Hey kids, it's time for Gregor's mail sack. This is where I like to answer the letters that I get from the kids who are curious about Gregor and the general thing of his life. Okay, so starting right off, this is the letter from Samuel, who is age 7. He is from Arizona, which is a weird place to live. It says, "Dear Gregor, what country are you actually from?" That's a fairly direct question. Well, my house was on the outskirts of a very small town. It had a store for groceries and other essentials, a small theater slash auto repair shop, because they had to open the theater for more money because there were only 3 people in the whole country that had cars. And in the town was the city hall, which was built in the remains of a burned out McDonald's restaurant. Now this small town was our nation's capital, and so we were very happy because it was within easy walking distance in case we needed to pick at something. And we did, a couple of things, various reforms that the government tried to enact upon us, and we would go and we would pick it, and it was great. It was a family bonding moment. Anyway, my home country is very hard to find on a map, especially one that shows the entire European continent. It's like trying to find a grain of sand on the map of a beach. But like most of our neighbors, we were part of the former Soviet Union. At least, I think we were. I'm not sure the Kremlin ever figured out where we were, so we might not have actually officially been part of the Soviets. Well, we did have a war for independence, but the Russians never showed up. My papa had the rank of general and was actually supreme commander of our entire army. He and the other 2 soldiers did a very good job patrolling the border to the north, but he got tired of walking the same mile back and forth, and so eventually the president of our country decided that we weren't in any danger and disbanded the army for supper. Our country's main export was misery, supplemented with several different kinds of bootleg VHS cassettes. We had everything from old TV shows like Bonanza, Andy Griffith, other Thunderbirds, Thundercats. Unfortunately, our economy suffered when DVDs came in vogue, as they say, and no one in my country could afford the new technology. This was eventually rectified when we discovered that DVDs were very easy to steal, and so we rebuilt our economy based on that. Our main imports are food and water, and also sewage from other nations who pay a pretty penny to dump shit on us. And I think in the end, that was the main reason I left my home country. That and the fact that it was my turn to be president, and I really didn't want to live in a haunted McDonald's.